Today I'm going to be doing a funnel review. We're going to be looking at the actual ad creative, the landing page, and the order form, and the whole buying process. If you're an affiliate or a seller wanting to improve your own campaigns that are out there and kind of the whole funnels you're working on, you want to stay tuned and see what I look at every day when I'm going through my clients, landers, and things like that. Let's dive in. Cheers. And before I start here, if you want a chance for myself or another BDM here at ClickBank to go through and review your campaign or your landing page, click below on the description to fill out a form and have a chance for us to go through your offer, just like we're going to do here today. For this one, this is actually a random ad. I just was scrolling through my phone on Facebook and kind of clicked through and just wanted to find. This is not a client. This is not even a ClickBank product, just something out there in the wild. If they see this and get offended, I'm sorry, but hopefully maybe they will see it and maybe you'll get some stuff out of it and ways to improve the campaign. So let's dive in. What I found here is relief band. And then I'll just kind of show you real quick what the lander is when we click through to it, just so it's not too shocking here. It's basically a natural fast-acting, long-lasting treatment for nausea. And this is a mobile-looking version of the ad I experienced on my phone. I kind of condensed it down here because it doesn't look good on browser. But some things about this, let's just dive through. Right, you can pause here to read the copy if you'd like. I won't read the whole copy to you because that would not be super compelling. I'll just highlight some things I like and don't like about it. So right away, it's pretty conversational. Obviously, a lot of emojis through this piece of content, which overall I think is a good thing. Some things I don't like about it, right? What? Cass on a boat and not seasick? Could it be? Yes, thanks to @ReliefBand. What I assume they're doing here is taking an Instagram paid spot or an Instagram sponsored post from Cass, who is this woman here, I'm assuming. I'm guessing she's a surfing influencer or something like that. I don't actually know who she is. But I think what they're doing is taking like a sponsored Instagram post and turning it into a Facebook ad campaign, or just kind of copying one-to-one over. And that's why you're seeing some things not, right? This ad doesn't do anything on Facebook. And so right away, right, it's like make unique campaigns for the traffic source or for the platform you're running ads on. Don't just copy paste what you're doing on one and put it to another, because it probably won't work. You'll need to tweak some things like we're seeing here. The other kind of thing, I think this is her content on her post, but this is coming from Relief Band's page, and it's kind of starting out like they're talking about her, and then it kind of goes into her talking about herself. So the first person, third person is changing almost immediately, and it's a little confusing on who's saying what and who's talking to me, the reader of this piece of content, and it's a little odd, right? They're kind of calling out some pain points on a boat and not seasick. Could it be, right? They're kind of alluding to it, but it's not super clear. And they're kind of banking on the fact that I'm going to read through 2 paragraphs to kind of learn why I should be maybe clicking through to read more about this band. What I would recommend doing is if we go to if I click through onto the Learn More page here, I can see that this is a $25 off today, free shipping and all that. I can tell it's a product they're promoting. So let's say I'm going to jump over here to Shop Now. I can see what this is. I would be taking some of these headlines, not that I think these are super great, but I'd be taking some of this copy from the lander and putting it into said copy on the ad campaign here. So for example, what I like in this one is the 1 in 3 Americans suffer from nausea on a regular basis. That's kind of a cool stat. People like to compare themselves to other people, right? So maybe if this headline was on the ad, let's say, are you 1 in 3 Americans that suffers from nausea on a regular basis? I really like framing things into question and getting people thinking yes or no, because the people that say yes to that have now just kind of qualified themselves almost in their mind for this offer. And then you'd maybe ask another question, right? Let's see if there's anything in this copy that might inspire me here. And again, copywriters watching this are going to be so aggravated with me because I'm not a copywriter, but I'm just kind of throwing some best practices I know at this. But let's say it's like, right, let's go back to the boat, right? She's on a boat and not seasick, right? So are you one of the 3 Americans that suffer from nausea on a regular basis, sick of getting on boats and immediately feeling ill, right? That'd be another qualifying question you can kind of ask them right away as they're going through here. What if there was a 100% drug-free, non-drowsy, fact-acting, all natural relief with 0 side effects solution that you have never heard of before, So you kind of see what I'm doing, right? You've got a big question you're asking to qualify, another question to qualify, and then what if there was a bunch of value features? Would you be interested in learning more, right? So you're kind of asking these questions to kind of structure this campaign in a way that people are going, yeah, 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 and clicking yes. It's okay if people say no. That's not the people you want clicking on the ad anyway. Again, we don't want everyone clicking on the ad. We want the right people clicking on the ad, and that's what Facebook's going to charge you for. So let's say they kind of retool their copy to be more specific to the person. Again, I've never seen this person or this brand before, so the fact that I'm getting featured an ad that's kind of from an Instagram post by an influencer I've never seen is a little weird, right, for this brand to be running. So let's put that aside. Let's go over to the Shop Now, to the Relief Band actual page. It's a very good-looking kind of e-com page, right? Some things I like are these testimonials that got featured here. Some of them look like stock images. I wouldn't use stock images in a testimonial piece. I'd be using more kind of general like Facebook profile looking pictures and things here versus like an airplane. Although I can see why they're using an airplane because you're trying to get that nausea piece in there for different aspects, but I think you can do that in a different way. Thousands of customers trust, drug-free side effects, FDA cleared. So kind of trust building. They're doing a lot of trust building here with the testimonials and kind of FDA statements. Some benefits here. So honestly, like if I was going to retool this, I would take the same things I took from the ad and regurgitate them here a bit, right? Like almost double down on what you're doing. You can almost restate the same headlines even and bring some of that ad image over. Especially, so let's say, because right now they're using an influencer to drive people to their landing page, but then there's no reference to the influencer on this landing page. So right away there's a disconnect. It's like, wait, I thought I was going to learn more about how Cass is kind of relieved herself from nausea when she's getting on boats. There's nothing about that here. So like if this was, again, if that was that same picture of her, maybe a slightly different picture of her on a boat with the band on, kind of using it, maybe even a short video with her on it. Maybe it's kind of telling her story, how she always used to get sick, and then she started using this. It's kind of going through that product feature. That I think could do pretty well. But you need some continuity from that initial ad, from the click to your lander. Really right now, they're banking on that copy in the ad and all the benefits and the features they're listing here. They're banking on that, kind of converting someone, engaging that interest over to this page. Because that's all they're talking about here now, is the fast-acting, long-lasting treatment of nausea and all these other benefits. So the fact that they're not bridging that gap is a big red flag to me. It makes me think that ad spot needs the most work on this right now. But again, I would be looking at questions you'd be asking the people here. Are you suffering from these things? Telling some stories about it. I mean, yeah, they're doing a lot of trust building. I'm sure this page converts pretty well. They've got the spring sale $25 off. We'll see more about that in a bit and how much they're charging for it. So these are all effective for efficient migraines. Okay, so this is popping up, little big pop-ups on a browser here. I don't know if I like that or not, honestly. I'd like that to see maybe be an expanded window on a smaller basis, so it's not taking up the whole screen, so it's easier for people to keep going through the copy if they're not interested. Like if, let's say I got confused and didn't see that big red X and how do I get out of here? Okay, there's some video elements in here. I'd be trying to layer in some of these more throughout. I would actually probably, effective 4, have anxiety, whatever is the biggest one for people, have that be first and have a little video if there's one there, have migraines be next, almost like kind of value ladder it. You could alternate to make it look better instead of being these pop-up things that I have to click on. Really show me what you want me to read first and kind of make me do it there. Try Relief Band 100% risk-free. I don't love Try as a CTA. It's so, what does try mean, right? You want them to buy eventually, so I'd put some more harder language in there. So something that's not really jumping out to me is what it actually is and how it works. They're saying it's going to treat nausea, it's going to help all these things. They haven't really said what or how it's going to do it. And they're kind of getting that here, but that's one of my biggest questions, just looking at this objectively, is like, what is this actually thing doing? It looks like a Fitbit, and it's going to treat nausea. how. And that's where a video could maybe really help, where it's kind of showing some things that are happening on the wrist or like what it's actually doing. I think you need to show, not tell more with this kind of product. Maybe there's an app that goes along with it. I have no idea. They're relying on a lot of text through that, which I don't love. Oh, now, okay. So if you scroll down, you can kind of see how much it costs. I'm sure if I click on the button up top, you can see how much it costs too. So $175 for this. I think they really need to drill home the pain solution of this and not just the benefits of why, if like, you know, it's 100% FDA cleared and things like that. I think they really need to drive home like the pain point behind it and what it's going to solve for at that price point. Okay, great. Now, okay, we can see an FAQ. I love FAQs on landers. They're really commonly used. Honestly, up at the top here, they might even have an FAQ button that drags people down the page. I love things that drag people down the page versus just having a buy button on top, because it forces people to see more copy they might have missed. But FAQs are great. They might even make this a little more stand out more. Oh, here's how does it work. Proprietary pulse that simulates the median nerve. I would lean more into this maybe, right? Kind of talk about this, looks like, yeah, they're talking about this proprietary signal. I would maybe make a proprietary pulse. I would make that a branded term or something, right? The relief band pulse, right? Something that's like a thing that you can anchor around and kind of maybe market to versus having it buried down here. I mean, personally, I wanted to know, how is this going to help me do it? Cool, it's FDA cleared, it's physician cleared, it's all this kind of stuff. I believe you, like it seems like it's value stacked, but like, how is it working? That's where a video, maybe talking about some of this stuff could really show, you know, or maybe graphics, a little pulsing thing here on your wrist. But I do like that they have the FAQ there, and then more customer reviews down below. So really, really they're driving home a lot of testimonials and a lot of that kind of thing. So let's add it to the cart now and see what the buying process is like. So if I click buy now, so this jumps me down the page. Again, I'd have them, if I click buy now up there, I'd have it drag me down the page. So I actually see that drag happening. And I go, oh, there's all this other stuff I might have missed, because maybe there's something there that really sells me on it. Select your color, blue or gray. I'll do add to cart with the gray. Okay, so I can see that there's already a discount applied. Oh, they do a little order bump there. I like that on the front there. Let's see if they do it on the checkout though. So I check it out. Free shipping, I like that, discount applied. I like that they're automatically applying me a discount on this because that will probably help stop people from going and trying to find a coupon code for it somewhere else, right? So they're probably, no, like, okay, coupon sound, thank you, honey. So if they're already applying one, I might be less likely to go see if there's more if I see there's a discount code here. Order form looks good. I don't see anything too alarming there. I would maybe put some more testimonials down here because there's some blank spots down here. You might as well put some more testimonials there. It looks secure. The other thing I would actually do is put that order bump they had on the front page here, where they're offering me another $50 off if I got another relief band, you know, kind of another one. I would double down again with that order bump here, like, hey, get another one for your friend or family or spouse, whatever that is, for $125 or something, right? If you get two, right? That's what I would double down right there as a little order bump. And then, you know, I'd do that with upsells as well through the flow. We won't go through the whole flow. We'll kind of wrap up here. But these are some things I do. Again, the page is good. It drives home some, like, I feel confident purchasing on this page. They could have some maybe secure trust badges on here a little bit more. They've got secure checkout, right? But if they have like a McAfee badge or a Norton antivirus badge or things like that, those kind of things can help. A testimonial, an order bump on the order form. I think all those things could probably help kind of boost AOV and conversions. But I think the heaviest lift on here, I think, is on the ad copy. I'm not really in love with this ad campaign because it doesn't really tie into the actual page that well. So I think really carrying it through from the pain point and the solution all the way through, telling maybe more of a story on the lander if you're going to use an influencer, kind of bridging that gap more. I think we'll get this the biggest lift, and really driving home more of the benefits of the features, not just the features, and then really showing more what it's going to do and how it's going to help people feel better. I think you're going to see a bigger boost on conversions there. So this is for Relief Band. Maybe we'll tag them in this, and they can. Again, I don't know. This could be converting really well, and I might just be completely off base here. I don't think I am. I'm pretty confident what I'm telling you here. So before we recap, don't forget to submit your own lander or campaign if you want a chance for us to review it, just like we've done here, and get you some free kind of feedback. And then to recap this real quick, right? Don't forget to bridge those ad campaigns to the main landers. Make sure they're unique for the platform you're on, not like just a copy pasted thing from Instagram onto Facebook. Show, don't tell, right? Show more, get specific on that landing page, what you want people to do. And then, leverage the order bumps on the order form as well. Don't make it too many clicks all the way through. There's a little too many clicks from that I want to buy to actually purchasing. That I think they could tighten up there. And yeah, happy scaling. Let me know in the comments below what you're gonna be taking away from this, what you're gonna be implementing. And hey, if you disagree with me, let me know that too. Love to go fight in the comments. Now, cheers, happy scaling, bye-bye.